Hi, I'm Tony Saleme, candidate for District Court Judge, 16th Judicial District, Division F. I'm told there are some of you out there that think all an assistant district attorney does is prosecute criminals. That's not entirely true. But to properly understand, you need to know what the duty of an assistant district attorney is. Every other attorney represents one client. It might be a person, or it might be a business entity like a corporation or a partnership. That attorney's duty is to represent that client and that client's interest, whether that client's interests are good for the community or bad for the community. As an assistant district attorney, I don't represent one client. I represent the state of Louisiana, and in particular, the people of the 16th Judicial District, the general public. My duty is not to seek a conviction. My duty is to seek justice. Now, justice may be filing a charge and seeking a conviction through trial and sentencing in some cases. In other cases, it may be recognizing that the defendant is someone suffering with mental health issues or substance abuse issues and needs help as opposed to being convicted. And sometimes, justice is recognizing that the defendant's conduct is not criminal and no charge should be filed at all. These are the considerations that I've made with regard to every case I've screened over the last 23 years. It is that experience that the 16th Judicial District deserves in its next judge. An assistant district attorney's job includes more than just prosecuting criminals. We are charged with protecting the victim's rights. The state of Louisiana's Constitution gives certain rights to victims of crimes. Those rights are enforced by the district attorney's office. We make sure that the victims or their representatives are aware of all future court dates in their cases. We also make sure that the court is aware of the victim's thoughts and feelings with regard to the case. As an assistant district attorney, I've also had the opportunity to work with victims in collecting restitution when they've been the victim of a property crime or a theft. There are also times when, as an assistant district attorney, I'm called on by law enforcement to provide help and guidance to them in the course of an investigation. I've also had the opportunity to work in our non-support division, where I help to collect child support for parents seeking financial assistance in raising their children. I've also worked with child in need of care and families in need of services hearings, where we made sure that children were well cared for and were not being neglected in their homes. I've worked in our early intervention system, where we made sure that children were properly prepared to attend school. I've also worked in our elderly assistance program, where I helped to make sure that senior citizens were neither abused nor neglected, nor made victims of crime. So being an assistant district attorney is so much more than just prosecuting criminals. And it's experiences like the ones I just described that make me the most qualified person to be your next district court judge. I'd like to thank everyone for the warm welcomes and hospitality I've received as I've met people crossing the district campaigning. I invite you to compare our qualifications and elect me your next district court judge.